Come across some interesting stuff here. So it says the programming, the K5, you go into Chirp and Chirp next, and you load a module from issue. I'm not sure how you do that, but you type a number in and select the module at the bottom of the list, and then I guess you do that like the first time you use it. So I'm looking here. We'll select that, and we get Chirp open. Is what I'm wondering is developer mode, load modules from issue. Okay, perfect. Paste. And I think that maybe this will allow us to okay, it'll allow us to possibly program other frequencies that aren't normally supported by the radio. So let me pause this, and I'm going to grab the other radio that's unlocked. Alright, so we got the other radio, and you got to be really careful not to push the PTT when you shove this thing in here. Okay, so what they're saying here is where'd it go? Oh my goodness. Okay. We haven't done this to the other radio yet, the UV mod. Okay, so we have the number. So it says select the module on the bottom of the list. The latest module on the bottom. Select K5 from the list. You do this every time you start Chirp, but it just takes a second. To be safe, first thing, hit download copy of the radio and save as backup. It's experimental. Put works. You may now import channel lists from the stock frequencies of Bofang images you may have saved. Hit save and upload. If you want to enable to scan, as the DV Chirp build is not supporting scan lists at the moment, simply open the original Quansheng programming software. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys this. So with the K5, you need to have their software to make the scan list. You can't do it in Chirp. And if you don't have the scan list, you can't scan on this radio. It's like a DMR. It's really nuts. I'll say here. Join our Facebook group, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's just go in here and see if we got the module loaded. No, I'm wondering what this is going to do for me that it wouldn't normally do. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want the 900 megahertz stuff in here. And I don't want to have to type it in here by hand on the radio. But it won't let me enter it in here. So, let's go here. I'm going to change that to like 200. Okay. Okay. If, come on. Click OK. Oh, I've got the mouse over here. I should be using the mouse. Okay. So, there's a bunch of 900 megahertz stuff. Well, wrong thing. Okay. Chirp isn't full screen. Okay. So, we go here. You can't right click it. You gotta go into edit, select all, and then copy. Let's see if we can go into here. Number 87. Paste. It won't let you do it. It is like, I'm getting annoyed with this thing. So it didn't let us do anything, so we can't write this to the radio. Now the radio will pick up 900 megahertz, but we're gonna have to enter it in there from the front of the radio. I don't know any other way to do it. So I was hoping this was going to work, but I guess not. So if you know a way to do this, leave a comment down below. Let's figure this out. There's got to be a way to do it. Yeah, I don't know why it would limit that. So anyway, let's just go ahead and close this. Click no. So the UV mod. Let's see. Let's see. Patcher, flasher. Okay, so there's apps that you can put on this radio. Now, let me pull this one off. And so to put the radio in program mode, you would turn it on like that. Flashlight will be on. You'll plug the radio in. The light will be blue. You're now in firmware update mode. You go to this website, whosmat.get.io/uvmod/index.html. This is just one of many. So you can do the RSI S-meter battery indicator voltage readout on the main screen. You can do the RSI graph on the main screen. Adds an application to the firmware. Some apps are started with the flashlight button. Due to very limited space and available, you can only select one app, which is really a bummer. You have the spectrum analyzer, the advanced spectrum analyzer, and then there's this text message thing. You can actually send text messages. Now that I have two of these radios, I should be able to experiment with sending a text message between the radios. And I just wanted to show you guys, just for the hell of it, this Pong game. Okay. Now, you scroll through here. The battery icon changes the battery icon to a more normal looking variant. I'm trying to think of what it is. Okay. So, I don't know what it is offhand because I can't remember. You can do a custom boot screen. You can disable TX completely. You can increase the mic gain. You can do a few things. You change the frequency steps. You can changes frequency used by air copy. The default is 410. I don't know what that is. LCD contrast. You can change that. There is something on here. I don't know where it is. It says if you don't know what it is, don't do it. Custom boot screen. So actually this one doesn't show anything else. So the way that this works is you're actually doing this from the web browser. And, it's the enable SW port. It says if you don't know what SWD is, you don't need this mod. Allows debugging via SWD. You will need to solder wires to the main board of the radio and connect them to specialized hardware. This is some kind of like connection to the microphone in the speaker. So we now would go over to here and click the download updater software, and it would have it right here, patch for all radios, and I don't know why it's downloading it. 1 hour remaining. That's nuts. Okay, I don't understand. So we just click patch firmware, and what it does is it does all this stuff. Patcher is ready, and then it's ready to write to the radio. So you can save the firmware, or you can flash it directly, and we'll do this thing. It'll say, well, okay, what are you using? So you come over here and click it, click connect, and then we should probably see the radio should be flashing, but it's not. I don't know if it's done. Unusual error occurred. Check console for details. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Flash directly. COM port connect. And for some reason it just didn't want to work the first time. Which always makes me nervous because you can brick a radio. So this is the UV mod. And there should have been something in here to open up the frequencies. I didn't do that. And where's that? So we're gonna undo this thing. I'm gonna play Pong. If I can figure out how to do it. That damn thing's transmitting. Okay. I have no idea what that is. So it starts after boot. Why can't I do it? It was like it goes back and forth and you push this, but for some reason it didn't work. I don't know what the hell that is. Lovely. Okay. I have no idea how to do it. But I know that I did it before. I don't see where the battery icon is any different. It looks the same. I just don't have the digital thing. So, maybe we did it wrong. Let's try it again. Well, it might not have even wrote anything to the radio. I mean, I don't know. So, supposedly we're in program mode. Okay. Let's try the spectrum thing. Okay. Patch the firmware. Patch directly. Connect. Flashing. Now the things would be from the. Oh, you know what? This is what I did wrong. So you have to select the apps. Okay. So we gotta do it again. Okay. 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 Flash directly. Connect. Okay. So did I select the Pong? Yes. Starts after boot. This is just like really just a novelty. 85, 86, 89, 90% successfully flashed the firmware. Oh, look. You guys see it? Oh, it's fucking awesome. Look. I have no idea how these people did this, but pretty cool. So, um, I don't know what you would do with it. I mean, like, so for me, like, no, I don't need that. But, um, so this would start every single time, and then you could go hit exit and go into your usual thing. I'm gonna leave it on there and let my kid play with it. So, um, well, maybe I should show you the spectrum thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, since we're making videos and I'm sick and okay, well that didn't work. Okay, that light has to be on or you're not in program mode. And what you do is you hold the PTT as you turn on the radio. Okay, so let's go. We can do. What I really like is the RSI meter and battery voltage. But if you see this one here, it reads like all that stuff. You don't normally get that. But let's just do the spectrum thing. Starts with the flashlight button, hold down. Okay, patch the firmware. Uh, Custom frequency ranges. So that's one of the things here that you need to do to unlock this radio. I forgot about that. Simple mode, extended band, 1 down to 18 megahertz. Where'd it go? AMRX on all bands. You're going to want that, maybe. NOAA frequencies. The NOAA scan feature is unique because it can scan in the background all the time. However, most people don't need the weather alerts. Okay. Custom frequency range. Simple mode. Custom mode manually. I don't know exactly how that works, but I noticed it's also kind of hard to enter the frequencies. So, like, supposedly this thing will go to 15 megahertz. Simple mode, extend band 1 down to 18 megahertz and band 7 up to 1300. This is the maximum frequency range of the chip. So we got that there. I don't need to do the NOAA thing. AM on all bands. You can change your FM frequencies. So let's go ahead and patch this again since we've selected those things. Okay, just double checking. Patch firmware uses 97.87% of available memory. Flash directly. Click over here. Click connect. Wait for the radio to flash. Now the spectrum thing is absolutely useless because this radio cannot pick up anything like on 11 meters or anything with this antenna. You won't pick anything up. But if you hook it to a full-size antenna, you will pick up all kinds of stuff. But other than that, it doesn't really pick up anything. Okay. We actually have it on AM now. Okay. Well, that's not right. There's your spectrum scope. So, I don't know exactly how it works, but anyway, it'll scan. So there you go.